Yeah, don't really know if anybody got the message. Product of disaster and you're looking at the wreckage. From a different spot, but don't focus on my percentage. Cause I'm up and in the game, watch me get out of the carriage. Oh no, I'm off at it, they listening, but I'm not at it. Hit a home run, but I've been bad at this.
This is Wow KC Football. We're here at the Market Athletes KSMO All-America Media Day. With us, we got Salina South linebacker Maddox Girard. He's 5'10", 190 pounds. Maddox, what's something you've worked hard to improve in your game this year? And tell us what you did to make you better.
Okay, so I made a position switch from outside linebacker to inside linebacker this year. And it's definitely a little different. Outside linebacker, I don't really get blocked as much. Usually it's like a tight end or a wide receiver. So I didn't really have to be that good at block shedding. Last year was my first year at defense, really. So I was just a good tackler of wrestling background. And so moving inside, I got to realize that these tackles and guards are going to come up to the second level and they're going to get to me. And so I really had to mentally prepare myself to know that I need to get really good at block shedding, being I'm a little undersized compared to those linemen. So I worked for about every day for a month straight at least, working on block shedding with my sister, taking a pillow out, just doing different stuff that I could do, really making sure I can use my side-to-side quickness and be able to get around that block and still fill my gap and not give up my responsibility and hurt the team.
Nice. The good thing is once you've wrestled, everything else is easy, right?
Yeah, Dan Gable there.
Maddox, who's been the most influential person in your athletic career?
So first off, obviously, the man above, he definitely, I hold a cross around my neck and when I play, and he definitely influences me a lot, makes me think to be the right person. My parents, they take me around. They took me on a little camp circuit this year, hopefully next year. They're definitely saints in my life, and they're definitely very generous with their time. One of my coaches growing up, who was actually one of my ex-girlfriend's dad, he was definitely big on it. He really taught me how to set the tone early and taught me the right way of playing football. We still talk. There's no bad blood there because of past, and we still keep a really good connection.
Maddox, how do you handle tough coaching or criticism, and give us an example?
Okay, so a lot of people could see screaming and yelling at their kids as they're yelling at you and beating down, but it's really just hard coaching is motivation. They're not trying to make you feel worse about yourself or trying to tell you you're a terrible person, even though they might literally tell you you're a terrible person. But they're really just trying to motivate you because they know you can do better. And so one example of it is our campus game last year. We were actually winning, but I was not having a good game myself. I was recovering from a high ankle sprain, happened a couple weeks earlier, and then the week after I actually played on it, played horribly, and that was just lingering in my mind that hey, I'm not full right now, and there's a good chance I injure it again. And I was just playing really cautious, really scared, getting pushed back a lot, hurting the team defensively, and so I ended up getting benched in the second quarter, and they were really getting on me, and it really lit a fire in me. And one thing, our little ritual with he's our linebacker coach, but he's our defensive coordinator. He tells me to don't be a B. And then because that's what he yelled at me when I got benched. That's what he yelled at me. It was something along the lines of some be a wrestler. You're soft, stuff like that. Don't be a B. And that's what I remembered is don't be a B. And that really is what lit a fire in me. And so that type of coaching really motivates me. And if I'm not on my A game, it really puts me on my A game.
I know when my wife tells me not to be a bitch, dude, it really helps me out and kind of toughens me up a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely gets under your skin a little bit.
Maddox, if you go back and give your younger self one piece of advice as an athlete, tell us what that would be.
I would tell him to go with what feels natural on your body. I tried really hard as a kid to be a quarterback, and it worked out for a little bit, but it just wasn't as natural to me. I had to work really hard to get at least decent at it. I still play quarterback a little bit now, but I'm defensive only, and defense was always I was good at defense. I just never wanted to play defense because I wanted to have the ball in my hands. But this year I figured out that you can get the ball in your hands on defense. So I just work really hard to get to that. But yeah, so just focus on what feels best to you, and yeah.
Excellent. Best of luck this season from WOW KC Football and Market Athletes. We look forward to watching you and the Cougars compete this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.